ChatGPT Vision and DALL-E 3 have completely changed the game. You can now upload images to ChatGPT and it will be able to understand those images and even describe that image for you, and then you can take a description of that image, pop that into DALL-E 3, and DALL-E 3 will replicate and create its own unique image from the description that you gave it. This is great news if you're a seller on Fiverr, because now you can offer more services at a lower cost and you can fulfill all those services quickly using these AI tools. So in today's video, I'll be showing you 7 ways in which you can make more money on Fiverr, offer more services, all by leveraging AI. Let's go ahead and get started. The first new and lucrative service that you can offer on Fiverr is thumbnail creation. In the past, this would be very hard to fulfill because you would have to design it, you would have to have an account for Canva or Photoshop to be able to create these thumbnails. But now with DALL-E 3, you're able to create high quality thumbnails very easily. If you want to see a full tutorial on how to create thumbnails, I'll leave a link for those videos in the description below. But fulfilling a service like this on Fiverr is now much easier. What you can do is you can add your listing, and let's say a client has an idea for what they would like a thumbnail to look like. So for example, let's say we wanted to recreate a thumbnail like this one from Fiverr. We can simply copy over that thumbnail, head over to ChatGPT. And for this, you would need to have a GPT Plus account, which is $20 per month. Again, a very minimal investment. Now you can head over to GPT-4, the default version. We're going to paste in that image, and then we're going to ask the AI to describe that image for us because we want to recreate a thumbnail like it. I've simply uploaded the image and told the AI to describe this image in as much detail as possible as we would like to recreate it. And while that's writing, let's take a look at some of the pricing for thumbnails on Fiverr. We can see a basic thumbnail is $14 and a premium thumbnail is $129 for 10 thumbnails. So you can make a lot of money reselling thumbnails, and the reason why I like this service is because it's reoccurring, right? If you're creating logos or business cards, yes, that's a great service that you can fulfill, but it's not reoccurring. For thumbnails, people will always need to be able to create thumbnails. So once you have a couple of clients that like you, they will continually use you. Even for myself personally, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube thumbnails over the past couple of years, and I've only used one seller, and that's because I like the work that they do. So if you have a couple of clients, you can definitely make $5,000 to $10,000 per month creating and reselling thumbnails. And now by leveraging AI, you do it a lot quicker and it's a lot less costlier. Okay, so once ChatGPT has described that image, all we have to do is then head over to DALL-E 3, and then we're going to paste in that description, and I'm just going to prompt it a little bit better to tell it to create this thumbnail in the dimensions of a YouTube thumbnail. But again, as you can see here is the thumbnail that we get back from ChatGPT, and honestly it's really good. Obviously it's not perfect because it's AI, but what we can do is we can always download this image, and then we can combine that with Canva or even a free tool like Adobe Firefly or Bing Create, which I'll show you in a little bit. Let's say for example we're using Canva, we can upload those images and we can always remove the background and add our own text. As you can see here, all of these thumbnails were created using the same method that I just showed you. So all you need to do is upload that image, and then we can edit it as we like. So if we want to, we can remove the background, and as you can see, the background will be removed if you just want that icon, and then you can go ahead and add whatever text that you like. As you can see, the AI will do the heavy lifting for you because all you have to do is then create the image, and you can add your own text and your colors, and you can deliver that to your clients. And once you have a style that you know your clients like, it's all about just replicating that style. So that's service number 1 that you can sell on Fiverr by leveraging AI. The second service is related to design, and that's creating logos or business cards or flyers for businesses. As you can see, there is a lot of sellers that are offering logo and design services, but your competitive advantage will be that you can charge a much lower cost because we wouldn't be using Photoshop or Canva to create these images. We'll simply be creating these images using DALL-E 3. And as you saw earlier, DALL-E 3 is really good at creating thumbnails, so it's also really good at creating logos. If we take a look at some of the top sellers, we can see that they make pretty good money reselling logo services. So this specific seller is charging $36 for one concept logo that is transparent, and their premium package is $216 for 3 logos. So you get 3 logos for $216. So you can definitely charge a little bit less than this, and it's very easy for you to create these logos. So again, head back over to DALL-E 3, And all you have to do is describe the image or the business in which you're trying to create a logo for. For example, let's say you wanted to create a logo for a solar company. You can add a very simple prompt like this to ChatGPT, which is tell it to create a logo that is also transparent for a solar company, make it modern, sleek, and incorporate the business name Sun Sellers. So you don't necessarily need to include a very complex prompt, because DALL-E 3 will be able to kind of understand what you need and create that image for you. So here's the first set of logos that we get back. And as you can see, it's not bad by any means, but it can definitely be a little bit better. And that's where you have the luxury of using DALL-E 3, because you can always prompt it again and tell it to just recreate this or create a completely new design, and it will be able to do that for you. But as you can see, within a couple of minutes, you already have a concept that you can work with. Remember, it's not going to be perfect, but at least now we have an idea of what we can do, and then we can always use this in Canva, or we can use this into Microsoft Designer to be able to edit it a little bit further. So I've also went ahead and did another design for a web company. And again, as you can see here, we have some concepts in which we can work with. So you can definitely create and sell logos by leveraging AI on Fiverr. And as we can see here, we're able to offer a lot less in terms of costs, and we can deliver it a lot quicker compared to most of the top rated sellers. The next lucrative service that you can sell on Fiverr is creating t-shirt designs. So as you can see here, there's a lot of sellers that are selling creative t-shirt designs, and you can use DALL-E 3 to create mock-ups and to create designs for various t-shirts, hoodies, cups, whatever it may be, and you can resell that on Fiverr. The next service that you can offer on Fiverr is to create posts for social media for businesses. So this is going to be a very popular service already, but again, you have a new leverage. You can use DALL-E 3 to create those images for you, and you can also use Microsoft Designer. DALL-E 3 isn't the best at creating images with text on it. So if you want a free alternative, you can use designer.microsoft.com. Essentially, this is going to be a free suite of design tools that you can use. The way that it works is, instead of manually creating the images like you would have to do in Canva, you can simply describe the image in which you would like to create. For example, let's say we wanted to create an Instagram post for a new nail salon offering a discount. We can simply enter that prompt and we can generate that graphic for us. We can also add media, or we can simply generate it and the AI will generate that design for you. Here's the designs in which we get back, and as you can see, they're pretty good. If you take a look at this one, this is kind of a video poster, but this is really well done. We can always customize this for the business brand. We can add the logo and things of that nature. But again, by using AI, we're able to save a lot of time, and we're able to create these images very, very quickly. And you also have a variation of that image in which you can use. So if you don't like the original image, you can always use another variation of that image. So you can use Microsoft Designer, or you can simply head over to DALL-E 3 and describe the Instagram post in which you're trying to create for that business, and then you can create it using AI. The next service is related to the previous service of creating Instagram posts, but this is about managing the full social media for a business. Because you have all these tools, you have ChatGPT, which you can use to write the captions or descriptions for anything that a business needs, and you can combine that with GPT Vision, with DALL-E 3 and Microsoft Designer to then create the actual graphics and the posts for a business. So you have all of the tools that you need to be able to manage and run a social media account for a business on a monthly basis. And this is very, very lucrative, because if you're taking on a lot of those responsibilities, now that means you can charge a lot more. You can make anywhere between $500 to $5,000 managing a business's full social media. The next service that you can offer on Fiverr is creating and reselling digital art. And as you can see on Fiverr, there's some highly rated sellers that are making a lot of money recreating digital art. So we see that this seller is charging $360 for 5 images of any type of digital art. And this is going to be very, very easy to replicate. Once the client has the description of what they like, you pop it into DALL-E 3 and you'll have a beautiful image that you can fulfill and send over to the client. So this is another great service in which you can offer. Another really lucrative service that you can offer is 3D modeling and rendering. Previously, this would be very hard for a beginner or someone without the actual skill to be able to create. But with AI, anyone can create these 3D models for businesses. For example, a business or individual may need a model for a home or for a condominium in which they're putting up, and you can create those images for them based upon the instructions that they give you or the floor plan of that specific structure. You could also create 3D models for products for businesses. So as we can see here, this top rated seller is charging about $388 for their premium plan, which includes one rendering. So it's only one rendering, and they're charging, $230 for that one rendering. So again, once you have the instructions from the clients, then you can recreate this pretty easily. So those are some of my favorite methods and favorite ways in which you can make money on Fiverr leveraging AI. Let me know in the comments below which ones you like the best, and let me know which one you'll be trying out. Also, let me know if you would like me to go a little bit deeper on any one of these services. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and hope that you learned something new. If you did, let me know by giving us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay well.